And after US Deputy Envoy was called by the Ministry of External Affairs yesterday after United States remark on Kejriwal's arrest, US State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller has opened up. He has said, and I quote, "I'm not going to talk about any private diplomatic conversations, but of course what we have said publicly is what I just said from here, that we encourage fair, transparent, timely legal processes. We don't think anyone should object to that." Let's listen in.
We continue to follow these actions closely, including the arrest of Delhi Chief Minister Kejriwal. We are also aware of the Congress Party's allegations that tax authorities have frozen some of their bank accounts in a manner that will make it challenging to effectively campaign in the upcoming elections, and we encourage fair, transparent, and timely legal processes for each of these issues.
And CNN News 18's Abhishek Jha is joining us on this story. Abhishek, so despite the summons, the United States seems to remain firm on its stand that there should be a legal fair legal process in Kejriwal's arrest matter.
Well, it looks like India-US bilateral ties, though they are very steady. But this issue of Kejriwal's arrest and in the upcoming election season and all the allegations that Congress Party is making on the ruling government is turning the two sides towards a big showdown, because we have seen multiple statements coming now from USA, which has been rejected, rebuffed, and criticized by Indian government. And still, we saw yesterday only U.S. acting deputy head of the mission was summoned by Ministry of External Affairs, and they did express their strong displeasure over the remarks made on the issue of this legal, proceeding that is in reference to Arvind Kejriwal. And still we see, even after that, there is even more statement coming from USA, which says that they are keeping a close watch on the entire issue that is ongoing, and also that every single allegation that Congress is putting against the ruling government, this is also being monitored. So this is something that is sure not to go down well with the Indian government, and we expect that Ministry of External Affairs is going to come out with some statement on this entire issue, and because the similar comments had sparked a row where the acting deputy head of the mission was summoned, and MEA tried to school them that the internal affairs of India should remain with the Indian government, and no third party, no allies, no friends should comment or make certain remarks that would tantamount to interfering in the domestic affairs of the country.
Right. Abhishek, has India ever interfered in United States political matters the way they have done?
Well, India has maintained a very balanced approach, even though there have been some controversies over the issues in USA. We remember that how Black Lives Matter movement had sparked a row across the world, but Indian Ministry of External Affairs maintained a very balanced look. It did not comment that would be something very over the line. But we do see commentaries coming from USA. We just had recently US diplomats being summoned on the remarks by US State Department on the issue of CAA. Then the US diplomat was summoned just yesterday on the issue of Kejriwal's arrest. And now again, we are having this comment coming from USA. That is something that shows that USA is not bending backwards. It is not showing any sign of maturity, and it is taking the relationship for granted, because these statements are not something that was said just impromptu, because we see Matthew Miller was reading a statement, so probably he was very well prepared about certain questions that would be related to India and what and how he is going to respond to that. And this is how it looks like US government is trying to create some sort of discord on the issue of this Kejriwal's arrest, or the entire election program that is going to happen for the next few weeks. And such commentaries are again going to not do any good for the India-US bilateral ties.
All right, Abhishek, please stay with us as we're getting some more breaking news.